It's a fairly strong rejection of the Australian account of these events from last week. This is when HMAS Toowoomba divers were working on the propeller of that ship in international waters off the coast of Japan. The Australian government says that a Chinese warship began encroaching on Toowoomba and began operating its sonar, which left those divers with minor injuries. Now, we've heard overnight from China's Defence Ministry. It says, and I quote, "It is completely inconsistent with the facts," that is the Australian account of this event, and they say they kept a safe distance and followed international rules. Now, given this statement only came out overnight, we haven't heard a response from the government to this new statement, but the Shadow Foreign Minister Simon Birmingham has been out this morning saying it's quite disappointing. Here's a bit of what he had to say.
Regrettably, China doesn't appear to be acknowledging the facts of the circumstances, and that is very regrettable, because if you're not willing to acknowledge the facts, then it doesn't speak well for your willingness to change your behaviour. And that's really what we and so many other nations across the region need to see the Chinese military do, which is to change their operating protocols and their behaviour to be less confrontational.
This is a delicate issue, Karina, for the federal government. It wants to maintain good relations with China, given the improvement we've seen in the relationship over the past few months. But of course, it is clearly furious about this incident, so remains to see how this new dispute can be resolved.